It's number one versus number two. These matchups are special. The entire landscape looking in today on this one, and they become a part of college football history. Hopefully, we'll get something epic. Welcome to Notre Dame Stadium, the legendary home of the Fighting Irish. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Oregon Ducks, taking on last season's national champions, the Notre Dame Fighting Irish. For EA Sports, I'm Chris Fowler, joined in the booth by Kirk Humstreet. Kirk, let's get this thing going. Will kick this deep to begin the game. Bringing it out, it's Braves. It'll be tackled right at the 20. That's a good job by the coverage team. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Aggressive call on the opening play. And it's picked off. That was a risky pass attempt, and he paid the price. Could take it all the way. At the 10 now. Touchdown, Ducks. The defense produces 6 points.
Oh, my gosh. I mean, the defense could not have written a better script than this. First drive of the game, not only do you... the pick, but you spot your offense 6 points right away. I wouldn't be surprised if they tell their offense, just sit back and take it easy, fellas.
Now the all-important extra point. PAT makes it 7-0. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Fielded in the end zone. It's Braves. And they stop him short of the 25 there. Offense begins at the 22. The Notre Dame offense back out on the field. It'll be interesting to see if this quarterback can bounce back. He threw a pick 6 in the last possession. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Defense is coming after him. And the pass rush finally gets home for a sack.
Well, they're going to go with a play fake here. The only problem is no one on the defense bit at all on the play action. The results are a big sack for this defense.
Short loss on the play sets up 2nd and long from the 18. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Makes the catch. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion. This is something rare and special, Kirk. This early in the season, have a 1 versus 2 matchup. These kind of games become part of the history of the sport. Both these teams expected to contend for a national championship.
Yeah, I can't believe we get this kind of opportunity early in the year like this. Really find out who maybe the best team in the country is. And the willingness to take this game on provides them with a huge opportunity to have a big resume builder early in the year.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Fires it to the wideout. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. Tackle made after a solid gain. They'll spot the ball at the 34.
Well, it's third down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. This Notre Dame offense is moving quickly down the field. First down, looking to throw the ball. Short pass, finds the tight end. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
That completion makes it second and medium. A handoff to the back. Running with purpose. There's the tackle, but first down yardage.
Well, I would just stick with this RPO. That's a really solid gain, and it's plays like this that eventually make that defense collapse down. Then you can pull it and hit a big play through the air to your receiver.
Notre Dame getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Looking to throw it on first down. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down. Fans around the country got their eyes on this matchup. This is going to be fun. It doesn't happen often enough in college football. An early season collision of top 5 teams.
Yeah, you love to see a test early in the year for the players and the coaches because you find out all that work you put in the summer. You think you got a good football team, and now you get a chance to go up against one of the top teams in the country. I'm just glad we're here to witness it.
So second down and 10 now from the 43 after the incompletion. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. QB tries it again here on 2nd and 10. Caught quickly. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Chris, it's so easy to get excited about the receivers on the outside and their ability to make big plays, but the slot receivers are just as exciting, especially with their finesse, quickness, and ability to make guys miss in the middle of that field.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down.
Here we go.
And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Short throw to the back, an easy completion. That's good for first down yardage down to 26. Notre Dame comes to the line quickly.
Well, these big pass plays can jumpstart this offense a bit, and here they go at the tempo, looking to get this defense confused and out of position.
First down, looking to throw the football. The pocket breaking down. It's intercepted. Tried to fire it into a tight window. Look out, he's in the clear. And they'll finally bring him down after a huge return. The defense doesn't just get the takeaway. They set the offense up in great field position.
Wow, what a play by this defense to come up with the interception and a big return. They almost take it to the house, but you got to give the quarterback some credit. Yeah, he threw a pick, but he didn't give up on the play and hang his head. Instead, he makes the tackle to prevent the defense from scoring.
The offense with 3 tight ends now on first down, trying to create a mismatch. They'll run it to the left. He's brought down, but there is a flag on the field. Let's check out this call.
What I always love to see on these offsides call is when they're always pointing at each other. You know, he did it. I didn't do it. Put it on him. We know this time it's on the defense. They're going to make the right call.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Picks up a game here. They'll stop him just a few inches short of the first down marker.
It's a really good, solid run. I know it's not the flashiest big play, but it's important for your offense to be able to get yards like that on early downs. You stay ahead of the chains, and it opens up the playbook for the second and third down coming up.
Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. Gives it to the back. The Ducks pick up first down yardage to keep the drive going.
Well, good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the first down.
Makes the grab on the move. Brought down at the 7, but the completion moves him into scoring position.
The quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down, but instead gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Ball handed off. Refusing to be brought down. Touchdown, Oregon. Well, they began with great field position, and that didn't take long at all, Kurt.
Well, that's how you take advantage of an opportunity. Your defense sets you up in great field position. You're not looking for a field goal. You're looking for a touchdown. Give the credit to this offense for being aggressive and punching it in.
With the PHC, they take a 14-0 lead. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Bringing it out, it's Braves. Tackled at the 23, brought it out, tried to make the play, but good coverage that time. They'll start the drive here from the 23-yard line. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Bringing pressure. Looking right. This one caught. They tackle him at the 43, but that's enough for a first down. Notre Dame comes to the line quickly.
Okay, here they go. Big first down, good pickup, and they are off and running.
Looking to scramble. Just gets the pass away, but took a shot that time.
One way to slow down a very gifted quarterback is to be able to get pressure on him. Right now, the defense coordinator is doing a great job of mixing up the looks, and the defense is winning the line of scrimmage, and I think it's really impacting this quarterback's rhythm.
And here's that wrinkle, the Wildcat formation, extra blocker in the game. Let's see what they call. And it's a direct snap. That's incomplete. The attempt at trickery does not work. That'll bring up third down. We come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. A little bit too much air on that throw by the junior quarterback.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this third down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, boy, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
Fourth down, no punt, out of field goal range. They're going for it. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. 4th down. He's throwing for it. Finds this receiver. That's enough for the 1st down. Now here he goes. They bring him down at the 7. Now they're set up now with a 1st and goal. That huge play sets up a great opportunity. 1st and goal just outside the 5. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Pressure is coming. Couldn't quite get there. Brought down at the 2. Check this out. It's a 5-wide receiver look on 2nd and goal. From the shotgun, drops back. Touchdown, Irish. They finish off the scoring drive. And they'll set up now for the extra point try. Make the extra point, cut the lead to 14-7. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. The kick is a squib kick, taken by one of the up men. He's brought down at the 37 after a strong return. And now the first play of this drive is set up at the 37. They go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Defense makes the tackle with the clock running. That'll probably be the final play of this 1st quarter. Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the 2nd quarter. Offense getting set for a 2nd down here to begin the quarter. Quick throw. That's an RPO caught on the left side. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain.
Well, it's a game of matchups. Always has been and it always will be, especially on the perimeter. And the quarterback believes his guy is better than their guy.
An important 3rd down attempt for this offense. QB keeper all the way. The ball is loose. The offense able to fall on the football. Lucky to maintain possession there.
Well, just like running backs, quarterbacks have got to do a better job of having awareness and taking care of the football. Felt like he got the ball away from his body there a little bit, allowing it to be knocked free. He caught a break because one of his own teammates was able to see that and get on top of the ball.
The Ducks will have 1st and 10 here. The DB's right near the line now, showing press coverage. He'll hand it off. They test the middle there, but get nothing.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in 3rd down. What is an offense doing on 3rd down? But I think what's also important is how well do you defend 1st down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that 1st down.
Looking downfield, it's Marshall. From the pocket, delivers over the middle. The defense grabs him after the completion. Is just short of a 1st down.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or 2 guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
no long field goal attempt. The offense is on the field to go for it on fourth down. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. But it's incomplete. The defense makes a huge fourth down stop.
I really thought that this was going to work out, showing an aggressive approach here, going for it on fourth down. Looked to be there. They just weren't able to complete it.
So here comes the Notre Dame offense back onto the field. Opening play of the drive, he looks right for a completion. Stopped right there at the line, no gain.
Boy, they're just fundamentally sound, right where you want to be after the completion. Nowhere to go after that catch.
Offense getting set, second down play here. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Second down, looking to throw it. It's a quick grab. Physical run, earns the first down.
You see more and more offenses in college football going to three receivers, and the slot receiver a lot of times can become the go-to guy. He gets mismatches against either safeties, a nickelback, or a linebacker walked out, and you can take advantage of it.
Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. And looking to throw now on first down. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's second down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
Second and 10 now from the 48 after that incompletion. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Looking to throw it again. The receiver makes the catch. He's brought down, but an explosive play for this passing game.
Now, each receiver brings something a little bit different to the table, Chris. To me, the outside receivers usually are a little bit longer, taller guys. You get those slot receivers in the inside. Not only can they make the catch, but they have quickness to make plays after the catch. Great example of that right here.
Off the play fake on first down. And it's incomplete on a very quick throw.
Man, Chris, I don't know if that was a bad read by the quarterback or a bad route by the receiver. They got to get this cleaned up before the next time they go through the air.
An incompletion makes it second and 10. The quarterback's got it on the option. The back's got it on the pitch. They've got it behind the line. The option fools no one.
Well, when they called that one in, I doubt they thought it was going to go backwards like it did. Normally, you can get a few out of these option plays, but they got nothing here.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. Pre-snap motion from the offense. On third down, he drops to throw. Delivers quickly to the left side. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on fourth down.
So on fourth down now, out comes the field goal unit. The field goal is good.
Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there.
By the back, defense better adjust.
They'll run it from the gun. Nowhere to run up the middle.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fix, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
Offense with 5 receivers now, empty backfield. To the air, it's Marshall. Looking for his big tight end. Oh, that one's picked off. Not a great return, but the important thing, the big whites out of scoring threat. They'll set the offense up at 31.
Boy, just a drive killer right there, Chris. And he didn't seem to throw that ball with much confidence. Just put it up for grabs, and the defense comes down with it.
So the first play of the drive coming up here. Under 3 minutes to play before half. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Catch made on the out route. And the runner scoots out of bounds after gaining some decent yardage.
Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated, to get the ball in his hands, you do it.
Second down after that previous play. They're going to run it. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
You know, a lot of times you see teams go up-tempo when they've got momentum. It comes off to a big gain. These guys are struggling, and yet here they go, going back to old reliable, trying to get back to the line of scrimmage again.
Third and short now for the offense for the plus 25. Already in field goal range, but can they convert, keep the drive going? Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Pass caught. Can he get in? And he's in. Touchdown, Notre Dame.
Chris, the quarterback looks up, sees a wide-open target. Sometimes those throws are harder than the ones where they're tightly covered. But he makes a nice throw, and it's an easy touchdown for this offense.
Now the try here for the extra point. The PAT puts them up 3. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And the return starts just inside the end zone. And he's brought down at the 16. Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. So the first play of the drive here coming up. Less than 2 minutes left on the clock. Dropping back, it's Marshall. The pass is hauled in over the middle.
If you play zone coverage and the quarterback is patient, this is a tough play to defend. Nice job of waiting for the receiver to get into the window and then making an accurate throw.
Look at the pass here on 2nd down. The receiver makes the grab. He'll earn the first down, but pay for it with a hard hit. A new set of downs after that completion. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. He's running out of time here. is hauled in way downfield. Tackle made way downfield. Enormous gain.
What a huge play for this offense as this half is coming to a close. Here's where you've got to get a little greedy, because what seemed like a drive where you're happy to maybe come up with 3 points, now you've got a real shot to maybe put the ball in the end zone.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Lets it fly to the wideout. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. Tackle right after the catch, but they'll spot the ball down at the 15. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. Makes the catch. Can he get in? And he will score. Touchdown, Ducks.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. Extra point makes the lead 4. So the offense gets momentum scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get his top and preserve that momentum. Fielded in the end zone. It's Isaac. That's strong coverage there. They tackle him at the 11-yard line. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin from their own 11. And the back now goes in motion. First down, looking to throw the ball. The pass rush closing in. And he's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
Boy, this one's on the offensive line, Chris. They've got to do a better job of protecting the franchise quarterback. This guy's as good as there is in the country. And they're letting this pressure get to their quarterback. You either get the ball out faster, or the offensive line's got to do a better job of taking care of their guy.
The pickup is just 3 yards. Now it's 3rd down and 7. And now the defense will call a timeout here to make an adjustment on their side before this crucial play. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Looking for his big tight end. Catch made in space. Look out. A timeout is called. Important stage late here in the 2nd quarter.
Well, trailing in the game like this, the offense really needed this conversion, and they got it. Let's see if they can build on some momentum after that.
Notre Dame getting set with a 1st and 10 now. And the wideout goes in motion. Quarterback making some changes at the line. Looking to throw it on 1st down. Looks to the left, and it's complete. Runner scoots out of bounds after gaining decent yards.
Well, that's exactly what you need to do as a receiver in these kind of situations near the end of the half. Get some positive yards, but also stopping the clock is just as important.
Pass complete. It's 2nd down now. And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here. Second down play coming up for this offense. Back now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up 3rd down.
I'm not sure the quarterback makes the right decision on this one. I think if he'd do it over again, he would have found a different target downfield, but he made his decision. That one's incomplete.
Offense facing a 3rd and short from the 41. Can they make the first down and avoid a tricky 4th down decision? Can he make it to the marker? Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs. First down, clock stops for a moment, but no huddle here. They've got to hurry. Offense looking to throw the ball. Running out of time in the pocket. Football comes out. Ball scooped up by the defense.
Just anytime a quarterback starts to take off and scramble, the defense is alert to try to get to him and dislodge that football. He gets some positive yards, but he doesn't take care of the ball and secure it, and they're able to knock it away.
Looks like one more play here before halftime. No press here. The defense backing away. And it's incomplete with just 1 second remaining on the clock.
Well, the name of the game for this defense is to pressure this quarterback as often as you can, and that's exactly what they've been able to do here in this first half. It looks like they've got him rattled a bit, as that pass should have been his 2nd interception in the first half alone.
This will likely be the last play of the half. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. He'll be brought down, and that will wrap up the first half of play. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. Notre Dame will kick it off to start the second half. He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. And he stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. And that powerful Oregon offense retakes the field. The passing game very hard to stop in the first half. Let's see if they can begin to feature the run game here. Creative running there. That's good for first down yardage. They'll spot it at the 37.
Well, this is why they want to get his hands on the football as often as possible. We always know about his ability to make plays downfield, but here they just get it to him quick on a wide receiver screen. He shakes the tackle and picks up nice yards.
And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. And he's shoved out of bounds by the defense short of the first down marker.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Try the ground game here with the running back. Tough running there, but not quite enough for a first down.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
He's brought down, but a solid gain moves the ball across midfield to the 41.
Well, these are the type of runs that begin to wear down your defense psychologically. Already have the lead, come out with a nice big gain, and this defense is thinking, oh no, here we go again. Really nice statement here to get this second half started.
And the Ducks pick up enough yardage for a first down. Keeping it on the ground here. He's swallowed up at the line. Could not get past that big defensive tackle.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Getting set. Here's second down. Looking to pass. It's Marshall. Catch made on the right side. Breaks one tackle, gets brought down, but picks up some decent yardage.
The defense is so caught up in this guy running the football in this drive, they forgot to defend him coming out of the backfield. Nice positive play here.
And here comes play number 6 on this drive. Design quarterback line. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line. No surprise. Offense going for it on fourth down. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Caught by the receiver. They've got him, but they convert on fourth down, and the drive keeps going.
Just great execution here on this fourth down to keep this drive alive. And what I love is the accuracy from the quarterback and a good job by the receiver knowing where that route needed to be able to catch the ball and pick up the first down.
The Ducks have 1st and 10 here. Now here's the toss play. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing. Well, they don't block the defensive end who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Defense is coming after him. Running back grabs it on the screen. Brought down, but the completion moves the ball inside the 10-yard line. Defense getting pushed back.
Man, this defense is doing a really good job here. They're giving up some completions, but the important thing is they're making tackles and keeping this offense out of the end zone. Force them to be able to execute to get this touchdown.
Running play called on 3rd and short. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Oregon. Well, they slowed the game down with a long, grinding drive to produce a touchdown. That was impressive.
What's impressive to me is the consistency. You know, it's one thing to hit a receiver and you can score a big touchdown, but to be able to go and sustain drives and keep the sticks moving, that puts a lot on the quarterback and the execution of the offense, and man, did they make that look easy.
And the extra point makes the lead 11, 28-17. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Bringing it out, it's Isaac. He's tackled at the 17, so it would have been better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback. The Fighting Irish offense is back on the field. Receiver in motion now. Using his legs. It's Ware. And the player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. From the gun, he looks for an open man. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Man, the quarterback got nailed there, Chris. We'll have to take another look. He gets the ball out, but he took a big hit. This offensive line has got to do a better job at taking care of their superstar if they want to have a chance to win this game.
Third down. The offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the third quarter. The offense with some pre-snap motion. They'll run it here. Running back has the ball. He's tackled short of the 30, but that's good enough for a first down. Notre Dame comes to the line quickly.
Well, that shows you the trust they have in their offensive line in this running game. To get to a third down, just trying to come up with a way to be able to keep this drive alive, keep hope alive that you can come back in this game. You rely on Old Reliable with that offensive line, and they come through for you.
Second down after the incompletion. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. They'll look to throw it here on second down. Oh, they trap him for a...
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
So here comes third and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. And it's incomplete. The defensive pressure of... did his throw that time.
The quarterback did all he could here to wait until the last possible moment, but he waits just a hair too long, which allows the defense to actually hit him as he throws the ball.
And on fourth down, the punter sends it away. The punt bounces and goes out of bounds, so no chance at a return here. And the first play of the drive now set up at the 27. They start with an RPO. Quick pass to the right. He's brought down after a short gain that's not going to be first down yardage. Second down play coming up. There's the handoff. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Christine, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Looking downfield, it's Marshall. Fires it to the wideout. The ball is picked off. Not much on the return there, but the takeaway will set up the offense at the 38.
Boy, this defense did exactly what they needed to do. Come up with a turnover here in the second half to get themselves back in the game. They get the interception. Now, can their offense come up with a way to cut into this lead?
And the Fighting Irish offense comes back out onto the field. The last possession, they were forced to kick it away. Can they finally get things going this time? Here's the handoff. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Boy, how about this defense? Just so physical against the run. These guys have not been able to do anything on the ground, and it's because of that defensive line and those linebackers taking away the run game.
Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss. Second down and 11. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. He escapes the pocket. Cannot escape the pass rush there. Brought down for a short loss.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
So, Kirk, as we break for the quarter, Oregon has the lead here. We've reached the end of 3. Time is running out to cut into the lead. Let's take a look at the game stats before we move on.
We're set now for the fourth quarter. Who is going to make the crucial plays to take home this W? A big play here after the break. Offense trying to convert here on third down. And someone on the line there moved a bit early. Offense gets a 5-yard penalty. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Offense needing to keep this drive alive. It's a third down play. There's some pre-snap movement, back in motion. Now in third and very long, looking to throw. Oh, what a grab! They make the stop at the 25, but it's 1st and 10 for this offense. Notre Dame comes to the line quickly.
I love to see this team fighting the way they are. Picking up a first down on that third down shows you they still believe. They still think they got a shot to come back and compete in this game.
Tackle made quickly at the 11, but the offense in the red zone now. They'll hand it off. He shreds the tackle. Touchdown, Fighting Irish. Still no answer for this offensive machine. That's a test of toughness and a test of will, and the running back won that battle.
Yeah, that's a great effort. Love to see running backs get their knees up and run through those potential arm tackles. That's what makes them one of the top backs in the country.
From the shotgun, drops back, looking for an open man. Gets the ball up as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Hey, great job here by the defense on this conversion. Nice heads-up play to prevent the two-point try.
You got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. This is a squib kick, picked up by one of the out men. He's brought down at the 37 after a strong return. And the Oregon offense comes back out on the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. Opening play of the drive, quick throw to the left.
Well, they love going to this guy in the slot, don't they? What a mismatch inside. He reels in another one. This guy's automatic.
Important second down play coming up. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
Quarterback gets down to avoid the tackle.
These quarterbacks today in the college game are so athletic. They can beat you with their arm, obviously. But just when you think you have them figured out, they tuck the ball and go. I'd expect this defense to put in a spy to keep this quarterback from running.
Looking to throw. It's Marshall. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down. And the incompletion now makes it 2nd and 10 from the 49. Handoff from the shotgun. Up here trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the 1st down. But they don't connect. It's incomplete. And it brings up 4th down. Will send the punt team onto the field. He's on to boot it away now. And at 4th down, they'll punt it away here. And the coverage team gets the returner to the ground.
Woo, he catches a break here. Always good to have friends looking out for you on the job. That was almost a major momentum shift, if not for the returner's teammate coming in to recover that fumble.
And the Notre Dame offense back out on the field. It's a run to the left. Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Now, you see this with a lot of backs. There's a tendency to want to try to bounce it to the outside. Now, sometimes the play calls for it, but you know the coaches are telling them to follow the blockers and execute the plan.
They lose 3 in that play, so now it's 2nd down and 13. Important play coming up. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. They stop him after a short gain. It's not a 1st down. Notre Dame comes to the line quickly. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up 4th down.
Boy, this is all about the defense here. Nice stop here on 3rd down, but really it's about trying to get this offense behind the sticks. Once you get them behind the sticks, you can mix up your coverages, really affect the quarterback's eyes and disrupt the timing and the rhythm of what the offense is trying to do. Now we've got another big 4th down coming up.
Movement here from the tight end. And he's throwing for it on 4th down. Lets it go quickly. And it's incomplete as the defense gets a big 4th down stop.
It's just not a smart decision, in my opinion, here to go for it on 4th down. And, Chris, I know we're kind of in this era now of analytics and when to go for it, when not to. People are aggressive by nature, but to go for it inside your own 20-yard line, the defense lined up, did what they had to do. They get the ball, and now look at the field position that they have.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Pounding away with the run game. Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss of one. Now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. And the crowd coming to life here, trying to help this defense down in the red zone. And the play goes nowhere. Picked up about a yard, but it'll be 4th down. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out.
So on fourth down, it's an all-important field goal attempt. Hold your breath here. The kick is good. He knocked it right down the middle.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Graves. He's tackled at the 10. Not good field position to start the drive. So here comes the Notre Dame offense back onto the field. 1st and 10. Not much time left. They need to find the end zone in this possession. Quick throw to the left. Tackle made, but he gets the ball out across the 20-yard line. Good game. Notre Dame comes to the line quickly.
I just love to see positive yards here on this opening play of this drive because it can get you into a rhythm. Let's face it, you're down by 8. You need yards, you need rhythm. Field goals are not going to help you. They need a touchdown and that 2-point conversion.
So after the incompletion, it's 2nd down. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. And that pass is incomplete. No idea who he was trying to throw it to.
That's a misfire there, Chris. This passing game has got to be able to get into sync and find a rhythm.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a 1st down. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. The ball is caught. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there. This Notre Dame offense is moving quickly down the field.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. We've reached the 2-minute timeout as this offense tries to stage a dramatic comeback and win the game late. Here we go, trailing late in the game here. Serious urgency for this offense right now. Second down, we're going to throw it. Looks over the middle, and that's complete. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a 1st down. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Notre Dame getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. First down. We're going to throw the football. Makes a quick grab.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
Tight game. Final 2 minutes. Can the offense make a play here? And they desperately need it. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Looking to pass here on second down. Looking for the tight end, and it's caught. They finally get him down, but this passing game has produced a chunk play. And that completion, Kirk, puts him over 300 yards passing today.
Yeah, anytime a quarterback has a day like this, really it all has to come together with the offensive line play, the receivers running these great routes, and he's just in sync. He's kind of in that zone right now, and he'll be the first one to tell you how much his teammates have helped him out today.
Well, crank up the tempo here with the clock ticking down. Second down. The tight end goes in motion before the snap. They'll run it. Hand it off to the running back. Looks like Notre Dame will pound the first down. They move the 6, but going to the line here on first down now. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Makes the grab, a chance to score. Tackled at the 8 after the completion. The clock is still running. They got to get set quickly. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Play action fake, looking to throw. As the QB fights his way into the end zone.
Well, here we go, Chris. They get the touchdown, and now it's all about the two-point play. Which play do you go with? Under a minute to go and a chance to tie this game up.
The touchdown is only half the battle. They'll need this two-point conversion to tie the game. Tight end goes in motion before the snap. Here's the snap, and he's looking to throw. And it's caught, and the two-point conversion will tie up this game here late in the fourth quarter. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he'll just take a knee here, trying to preserve as much time as possible. They'll start at the 25. Now the offense will take a timeout here with 30 seconds remaining. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Looking to pass. It's Marshall. Receiver makes the catch. And he's out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
Here's the second down play. Quarterback drops back, looking for an open man. Tries the right with a quick throw. Freshman tried to take a shot, but put too much on the throw.
Well, this is it. Late in the game, really tight situation. This is what separates a good quarterback from a great quarterback. Can he come up with the play to keep this drive alive?
So off the incompletion, it sets up a 3rd down and 3. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. The pocket breaking down. And that's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but it brings up a 4th down.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here. 3rd and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes. Is just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this 4th and short.
No fair catch. He feels the play. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 39. Clear movement before the snap, and it'll be a false start. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. They come to the line in the Wildcat formation. Defense got to be on alert here. Direct snap. That's a solid gain out of the Wildcat, but not enough for the first down. And a timeout is taken. Just 2 seconds left on the clock. They'll come up in Wildcat formation. Let's see what the call is. And it's a direct snap. The Wildcat look doesn't get much that time, just a few on the play. So tied up after regulation, we go to overtime. Remember, in college football, it's dueling possessions. In the second overtime, if we get there, you have to go for 2 points if you score a touchdown. And the third overtime, Kirk, just becomes a series of 2-point tries.
And I know that's your favorite, to see if we can get to that third series of these overtimes. I love extra football, so I'm looking forward to this. Let's see who's going to win it.
So 1st and 10, our first play of overtime. The back's got it. Fights off a defender. Eludes a tackle. And here comes the noise. This crowd is trying to inspire this defense to make a big red zone stop. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. Crucial 3rd and short. This offense does not want to have to settle for a field goal attempt here in overtime. Now the offense will spend a timeout to get organized before this critical play coming up. Here we come up on 3rd and short now. This defense trying to get a stop and force a field goal try here in OT. To throw, it's Marshall. Launching one to the end zone. Oh, close to a pick. Instead falls incomplete and brings up a 4th down play now.
Well, in case you're counting at home, that was nearly his 3rd interception of the game. That offensive staff has either got to give this quarterback some easy passes to build his confidence up, or they need to make a change and bring the other guy in. He's just reckless out there so far today.
He got it. The field goal's good. And they've reclaimed the lead with that.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
So here we go. A touchdown wins the game here, needing at least a field goal to keep things going. He'll hand it off. Breaks into the clear. And he's in there. Touchdown to win this game in overtime. Wow.
Chris, he broke free from the line of scrimmage. I thought he might have a 10 or 15-yard gain, but he shows you the speed that he has to take it all the way to the house.